Welcome back, my friend. This time for a total assault against Hod. Now, Hod is not a difficult boss. Let me walk you through the fight and explain you the mechanics. The battle starts like this. Your team will be placed in the bridge, and you have to fight an erosion pillar. The tower has a natural 80% damage reduction. The erosion pillar has an area of effect around it. Students inside the area will have their cost regeneration reduced. Every few seconds, the level of erosion increases, making the erosion radius larger. The tower has a CC gauge. Applying crowd control effects will increase the CC gauge. Once a total of 15 seconds of CC effects are applied, the erosion level will be reduced by 1, and the tower will now take 4 times damage. Once the first tower is defeated, your students will move on to the next segment, where they will fight another tower. Once the second tower is defeated, you will be pitted against the boss. The second phase of the fight starts with Hod summoning 2 erosion towers, with the same mechanics as the previous ones. But now, defeating the towers will increase Hod's groggy gauge by 25%. Hod also has a CC gauge that works much like the towers. Once 15 seconds are applied, he will take 300% more damage momentarily. Filling up the CC gauge also increases Hod's groggy gauge by 25%. Once Hod's groggy gauge is completely filled, he will be rendered immobile for a few seconds. In the last 55 seconds of the fight, Hod will try to summon a second set of towers. By timing the proc on the groggy gauge, you can interrupt his summon, allowing for a much easier fight. Once Hod reaches 50% HP, he will be enraged and will no longer summon towers. Hod also has an ATG gauge. The ATG gauge fills over time, and once completely full, Hod will fire a powerful laser, damaging all units on the field and gaining a permanent damage increase. Filling up the groggy gauge will reduce ATG by 1.5 bars. The crowd control gauge will fill depending on how many seconds of crowd control effects are applied to it. For example, a student that would apply stun for 4 seconds will apply 4 seconds of crowd control effects to the gauge. The amount that the gauge is filled, however, is multiplied by the student's crowd control power. A unit's crowd control power may be increased by the necklace equipment, an enhanced skill, or a special unit's sub-skill. In our case, Yoshimi. I have compiled the free students that can apply crowd control effects. I also listed the amount of seconds of crowd control effects that they will inflict when fully upgraded, as well as when supported by Yoshimi. A good pick for this fight is Kayoko, due to her high crowd control power. I, however, chose not to pick her, as the range on her EX skill was sometimes undesirable, and her basic skill only had a 30% chance of proccing crowd control, making it unpredictable. Anyways, that should be enough details. Let's move on to the clear.
しへ行きます。攻撃し出しません。覚悟しろ。得意反射どもめ。当たったら攻撃します。どんだけ火力支援行きます。逃しません。今です。すみません、遅くなりました。ここまでやる必要当たったらラッキーってことで逃げても無駄だ。攻撃します。ここまでやる必要弾けろ。補給品を受け取ってください。行きます。逃しません。攻撃します。すみません、遅くなりました。当たったらラッキーってことで攻撃します。覚悟しろ。得意反射どもめ。パトロールを終了します。
In case you couldn't defeat the boss in one team, here is a second team that should be able to do the cleanup for you.
まだまだです。もっと精進します。
And that should be all. Thank you for watching and go get that gold.